is my very first video, and I am very happy to share with you what I've done for the month of August. The theme I've chosen is actually Fireflies because I feel like the month of August represents the end of summer, and it's when everyone goes on vacation and where we see a lot of those. So for me, it was just a no-brainer, and I've decided to follow a YouTuber's video to do this piece. So as you see, this is a watercolor painting, and I'll link below the channel I followed to actually do this. It's really easy. You need like 2 or 3 shades of paint, you need watercolor paper, a little water, and voila, you have everything actually. So you see here that I'm currently cutting the painting so it can fit my bullet journal because it's a little bit bigger. I actually really liked how the painting had like this white frame, so I decided to cut it so when it fits my bullet journal you can see like the little frame. Right here I realized that I cut it a little bit too much compared to what I wanted to, but that's okay, we all make mistakes, we're human. I just let it go because I can't stick it back again. So like when I finished sticking the piece, it actually looked good. It didn't matter that I cut it a little too much. The pen I'm using here is the 0.7mm acrylograph from Archer & Olive. This is actually my favorite pen to write over a watercolor painting or just anything at all where I have to layer it, because you just need to shake it a little bit, press it, and then you can use it. You let it dry and then you can actually layer it. So that's pretty much my favorite pen ever. So you see here that I am looking into my July month because I've written in my brain dump the quote I wanted to use on this page. So the quote is, "Fireflies are stars that could not journey to the sky," by Michael Bassey Johnson. So you'll see in a little bit that I made a mistake while writing this, like the name of the author, but again, I'm human, I make mistakes, so I just let it go. I'm not even gonna try to correct it. my official cover. I really love it. It looks good. It looks like a magical enchanted forest with a little bit of fireflies. I really recommend following that video because like you would not regret it, and as I said, it's pretty like straightforward. Now let's go for the calendar of the month. So usually I have a calendar and I top it over with either my goals, my food goal, my reading goals, or like a little note section. But for this month I decided that I did not want to do that. I actually went very simple with this part of my bullet journal, and I made the calendar and I'll paint over a little bit, and that's gonna be it because I like to have a big overview of my month and having no noise around so I can really see what's going on, what I have to do, where I'm going, and if there's something missing, if I forgot a payment, if I don't know, there's a birthday. So yeah, I really like having this huge calendar where I can see at one glance my entire month. So here I'm gathering materials so I can use it as watercolor. Basically, I'm using a metal tin where I draw on it with a tumble gel brush. I spray it a little bit with water and it actually becomes like a little bit of watercolor. So like usually I would use like my regular watercolor, however like they're a little bit on the darker side and I have a little bit of difficulty playing with, you know, the opacity of it, and I really like using a tumble gel with water combo so I can use it as watercolor. It looks a little bit more like, you know, cloudy sky, which is why I use it. So small trick, if you want to use your tumble color and you want it a little bit paler, just use it with water and voila, you have a very good watercolor base. final result, and basically I'll do the very same thing for my brain dump. I'm gonna be using the same technique with the Tombow jewel brush and with a little bit of water. And by the way, I'm using a Sakura Pigma micron to go over the letters and trace them. So here we go, we're done with most of it. The only thing left are my weekly spreads. So I decided to do like a kind of a Dutch door. So instead of being like little actual Dutch door, I will be doing a cut through in the middle so I can see the little art in the middle through every single week. So this way I can actually save time on not doing any more spreads this month, and I can see the very cute cutout every single week. I'm officially done. I hope you enjoyed this bullet journal spread. If you like the content and you would like to see some more, don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye!